Hello people, just a quick one. I've just had this through the door. It's the skimmer add-on for the Aquaclear. That's the skimmer. But the reason I've got this one is because it's one less plug. And hopefully, because the write-ups, where I got it from Amazon, a few people said, yeah, it's good. And a few people said it's shit, don't work. But for the price, it just goes onto your intake pipe there. For the price, you've got to give it a go. And the reason I've got it is for this protein film at the top. Now, when I drop the water levels down, the agitation from the waterfall clears it up. But, like this, I drop the water level down, it keeps it nice and clear. But the reason I've got the water level high on this one is because I get a better, like a water flow, because it runs along the top, hits the glass panel, runs down, goes back to the intake, but on the way, it hits my CO2 diffuser and distributes my CO2 a lot better, rather than when the water level's dropped, it just pierces through and hits the bottom of the bloody tank and not much flow. So that's why I like having it the level high. I've got two. I've got the old Aquaclear and the new Aquaclear. I'm going to put it on that one. Yeah, so hopefully it gets rid of this. So you just separate your pipes, place that in the middle, done. Let's try that. Right, so it's actually about 3 days later now. There's the skimmer. As you can see, what I've had to do, because it just didn't have the suction power to do anything. The Aquaclear 50, the motor doesn't have the power, and I cleaned the filter out. I took the basket out to give it maximum flow. No joy. I tried the Aquaclear 20. Obviously that ain't gonna work. It still fits. It still works on it, but it doesn't have the power. But what I did, and I left it overnight. I left it for about 24 hours just to see if it did anything to the film, and it didn't touch it. But what I did then, I'd given up on it, and then last night, I thought, let's give it another go. And what I did was I took the bottom part of the downpipe, the intake, off, along with the pre-filter, because that's stopping a little, you know, not a lot, but it's still stopping the power of the flow. And I replaced it with a little mesh. I will put some black mesh on there instead. That was just to test it. So I put some mesh on there on the bottom of the skimmer, just to stop the fish and the shrimp getting sucked up, and left it again overnight. And there we go. We have clear, no film. And if you look inside, oh, bloody charger's plugged in. It's getting caught up. Don't know if you can see in there, but you can zoom in. See the scum in there, and then none on the outside. So there you go. So would I recommend it? If you've got the Aquaclear and you really didn't want to use another plug socket, then you can give it a go, especially if you've got above the Aquaclear 50. But if you don't mind using a plug socket and spend a little bit more money, then get yourself a proper skimmer. But to be fair, it's done its job. All you have to do is don't put an extra bit of pipe on it, and just clip a little bit of mesh to the bottom, just to give it that enough flow to actually work. And it will take a little while for it to clear up, but once it's cleared up, it should stay cleared up. Yeah, all right then people, take it easy.